Yeah, we're okay.
Okay, so first thing we looked at is the 12 bar structure, where we said basically four bars of E, 2 bars of A, back to 2 bars of E, then we get a bar of B, B7, whatever, a bar of A, and then a bar of E to finish with, going to a B at the end if we're going around the 12 bar again. And what we looked at today was the various substitutions for those chords. So instead of playing an E, which I would almost certainly start with, but once you've made your opening statement, we looked at playing, for instance, an E7 using that fingering, or an E7 using that fingering. We also said that there's an E7 using that fingering again on the 4th and 5th frets. That's also an E7. So I've got E there, E7 there, E7 there, or E7 there. We looked at E9, which is formed with a backwards finger across the top 3 strings there, 3rd finger, 4th string under that 1st finger there, 5th string under the 2nd finger there, all on fret 7, that one's on fret 6. And there's an E9, classic blues chord, used all the time. We said that if we added the little finger 2 frets above, I've got an E13. If I actually added that little finger 1 fret above, I've got an E sharp 9 flat 13. A little bit less useful, but useful. And this one, which is used all the time, great chord this one, is where I'm making this position 7, 6, 7 there on the 3rd string, and the little finger on the 8th fret on the 2nd string, that chord there, E7 sharp 9. Great discord, quite useful in your blues. So a quick 12 bar might be, for instance, E, E7, E9, or E13, you know, A7, and E, E7 there maybe, and B, or B7, and A, and then we looked at that point, we looked at the turnarounds, where we came back to that E chord for 1 beat, and we had various turnarounds. Here was the first one. Okay, so 2nd and 3rd fingers, 4th fret, back to the 3rd, back to the 2nd, and finishing with the top of a major E chord there, make your finishing statement on B. That one sounds like... Or you could play it upwards. The other one we looked at was where you did the same thing, but you used an E7 fingering, and you start on the 4th and 5th fret and come back to the E7. So that one is 5th and 3rd, 5th and 3rd, 5th and 3rd. Or you can play that one upwards as well. Another one we looked at was this one, where you're holding a note of E there under your 1st finger on the 4th string there, note of E, simultaneously picking the open top string, note of E again there of course. I'm picking that one, and then letting go, playing a D against the top E, then playing a C sharp against the top E, a C, and then finishing with a B, and then playing the B7 chord. So or you could play alternating pick, of course. And the very last turnaround we looked at was this one, where we ran up the bass string. Open bass string alternating with the top. So bottom, top, there, and then G sharp, A sharp, finish with B, and then a chord of B again. So various turnarounds there. Then we looked at the E blues scale, which is used for improvising. Basically a pentatonic scale, 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 3. So. And we looked at various bends on the strings to get some good sounds on that one. So for instance, the top G there can be bent quite nicely. You'll always do better if you put your second finger on the string as well behind it to give it some extra strength. You can do the same with the second string. So, you know. The second fret on the third string can be quite usefully bent. And then return to your root note on the fourth string there, so etc. You've also got these notes here, not forgetting these. That one could be bent quite effectively as well. And then you've got that one. We added in 2 more notes to change it from a true pentatonic to a blues scale. We added a B flat on the first fret of the 5th string, and again on the third fret of the 3rd string. So the whole scale becomes useful for improvising. Then we looked at a straight blues shuffle where we took the bottom 2 strings of the guitar and fretted onto that note of B there. So basically we're playing the bottom of an E major chord, and we simply added a 3rd finger onto the 4th fret of the 5th string, and you get this basic shuffle there. We do exactly the same thing on the A chord. So now we're playing the 5th string and the 4th string. And you can also do the same thing on the B chord. It's a big stretch, but now you're holding just the 2nd fret there and the 4th fret there, bottom of the B chord, and you're stretching your little finger to the 6th fret. There's hard stretch, that one. Etc. So very quickly now, to finish up now, but here's the 12 bars using those patterns. Okay, there's 4 bars up to A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and back to E, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 bar of B, 1 bar of A, 2 bars of E. I think that's everything we did today.
Okay.